Good evening, and welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story I wrote about gathering flowers to make the perfume of your dreams. There's going to be butterflies, beautiful scenery, wonderful scents, and a bit of grief. Don't worry though, I promise it's a happy story. Please take a moment to get comfortable. The screen will be dark, so you can close your eyes. If you fall asleep, there are time-stamped bookmarks below, so don't worry about losing your place. If you like my story, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to be notified when I post another video for you. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I hope you rest well. Let's begin. The afternoon sun shines down on your back, warming you to your bones. Your hair blows in the summer breeze. The air is scented by thousands of flowers spread out in the fields around you, swaying in unison. Everywhere you look, there are clusters of color wrapped within green leaves. The texture of the petals is barely visible to your eye before the landscape disappears behind rolling hills. For a moment, you just breathe, savoring the riot of natural, vibrant color stretched out before you. The possibilities. There's a cluster of pink tulips next to your feet, curled in on themselves and dancing with the wind. A long exhale relaxes your shoulders, tension seeping out of your body. You inhale, and the delicate, fresh scent fills your nostrils. You feel the swell of your lungs and pause at the crest of your breath, savoring the sweetness. You exhale, the air leaving you not in a rush, but in a gentle, controlled breath. Then you reach into your pocket and pull out a long, sharp knife with a wooden handle. Reaching down, you free 3 of the tulips from their stems and place them in the woven wicker basket on your arm. The pink ones smell the sweetest, and you want to capture the way their scent lingers. A satchel filled with your picnic lunch hangs comfortably on your hip. With your floral knife in hand, you take a deep breath of sweet spring air. You have everything you need for the afternoon. Your red leather shoes carry you off the path and into the vast field. A quiet stream winds around bunches of wildflowers, and the sound of running water and birds chirping soothes something deep inside you. A white rose bush just over the hill intrigues you, and with soft steps you make your way towards it. Once you're there, you lean in. With a flick of your knife, you take 7 roses, careful not to disturb the others. Already, you can picture your composition. It's starting to form, after simmering in your mind for years. Every step, every petal, every scratch of your quill on paper has been leading to this. The need to create has been with you for so long, not as a ghost haunting you, but as a spirit. There's wild tiger lilies further infield, and the curls of their orange-striped petals remind you of trumpets. Your soft hands harvest them carefully and lay them with the others. Next is a rainbow bouquet of daisies, then purple orchids and clusters of bright blue hyacinth. The bounty inside your basket grows, becoming more beautiful and varied for each flower you collect in the sunshine. A butterfly lands on your sleeve as you lean down to pluck a few mint leaves, and the shimmer of colors across its wings is like magic. You swear the butterfly is showing off. It flutters off when a fuzzy bumblebee takes an interest in your basket. Across the stream, heather blooms and blue lilies stand tall and welcome you. Pushing through them reveals a small clearing, just big enough for your cotton picnic blanket. The red and white squares dance as you shake the blanket out onto the ground, and when you sit, your stomach gurgles. Helping yourself to a simple lunch of freshly baked bread, cheese, and green apples, you chew slowly and consider how your flowers could play together. They're perfect, large and blooming, with soft petals that have been fed well by gentle spring rains. You wash down your meal with cold tea flavored with lemon slices. The butterfly joins you again, and he enjoys the slice of apple you put out for him. Your eyelids grow heavy as you blink at the flowers around you, comfortable and fed in your own little square of the flower field. With the sun on your back, you curl up, breathing in the fresh air, the babble of the stream, and thousands of beautiful flowers breathing, living, and swaying above you, singing their own lullaby to bring you to that restful place, free of pain and worry. Each breath you take feels slower and deeper, your chest rising and falling. Before your eyes close, you see the butterfly above you, and you realize he's trying to find the perfect flowers too. When your eyelids flutter open again, the sun is higher in the sky. You have plenty of time, so you stretch yourself awake. You roll your wrists above your head. Slow steps take you back to the path through the field, and you start down it. The gentle, plodding rhythm of your feet carrying you forward is hypnotic, and the scenery is breathtaking. Rows of color shift ever so slightly with each step, disappearing and reappearing with each hill you cross. The soft crunch of dirt under your feet is pleasant, the reminder that you're going to your favorite place, home. There's a satisfaction in knowing that everything you need is there, waiting for you. An hour later, you see a small cottage on the horizon. The thatched roof and circular windows make you think of a smile. The porch is filled with potted plants, their green leaves waving hello to you. The creak of the wood deck under your shoes is music to your ears. Throwing open the door lets the sunlight pour in, casting your cozy cottage in a golden glow. There are dozens of tiny glass animals on a shelf to your left, bottles for holding your magic. Huge vases bursting with roses have taken over the kitchen, the stems reaching to your elbows. Your daybed in front of the bay window has soft blankets that are still rumpled from your last nap. You move further in, closing the door behind you and placing your basket of flowers near your workstation. There are tools of every shape and size laid out neatly across a leather mat. There are vials, beakers, and twisting glassware. A heavy copper pot filled with goat's milk sits to your right, rose petals floating happily across the surface. Walking into the bedroom, you are drawn to the large jewelry case on your dresser. It opens with a soft creak. Some of your best work lies within. There's a gold lipstick case engraved with your initials, and a small compartment on the top opens up to reveal a solid perfume, a soft balm that smells like rosewater laced with lemon cakes. A cane resting by your dresser has a tip shaped like a raven's skull. The beak opens to present a lotion that smells like sage, sandalwood, and beach water. You move through your works, touching and appreciating the details in all of them. The back of the jewelry box opens to your touch, revealing a secret compartment no bigger than a deck of playing cards. A jeweled cameo rests inside. When you open it, there's not enough perfume left to cover the head of a sewing needle. It's drops of water in the desert, savored only when your heart is heavy and longing steals your sleep. A swipe across the pad of your finger is all you have left, but when you smell it, it's like your special person is back with you again. Comfort and warmth and familiarity envelop you. Nostalgic scents from your childhood transport you back to that time when you were younger and things were simple and love surrounded you. You still have these things, these joys, but remembering has a sweetness all its own, a memory worth reliving, the reminder of how far you've come and what the love in your life has done for you, how it's carried you forward on soft wings. You breathe and let the scent come in through your nose, filling up your heart and lungs. The perfume is like notes in a composition, and you can feel them with your breath, bringing you memories and pleasure. They play and perform with each other, the ingredients like instruments working in harmony. You exhale, the air leaving your lungs and deflating your chest. Satisfaction and stillness envelop you in the quiet of your bedroom. Dust motes play in the sunlight spilling in from the windows, and you watch them dance across your vision, letting your eyes go out of focus. The precious cameo necklace in your hand is empty now, and you put it back in its place with steady hands. It's okay, you tell yourself. It's going to be okay. You can do this. It's time to get to work. Mixing perfume and hope. Tying a leather apron around your wrist, you walk to the workstation. Your steps are soft against the wood floors of your cabin. The glass panes on your desk separate at your touch, revealing pressed lilies that have been soaking in pink wax for months. The wax rolls off the glass like butter, and there's something soothing about watching it break apart to reveal the clear glass underneath. With a flick of your wrist, the wax goes into the jar, and you find yourself humming a soft tune. This is your finest composition, the symphony of fragrance you've been dreaming of all these long years. The kettle boils on the fire behind you. One by one, you take white petals from roses and drop them into a pile, like plucking a chicken. You watch as the petals swirl into a glass vial, and you breathe deep the moistened floral steam rising from it. The gleam from the sun hits your workstation, and you swear your tools are singing, shining as you work. A butterfly flies in through the open window as you move through the steps of your creation, distilling, steaming, stirring, and boiling, coaxing oils and flowers to bend to your memories. Another butterfly follows, and lines of them trail in through your open window, bouncing up and down like a gymnast ribbon. A cloud of butterflies joins you as you work, fanning the cooling steam with their wings and fluttering around you, cheering you on. You smile. Your eyes are clear and your hands are sure as you work. You have all the time in the world, and finally, you have the perfect flowers. The air bursts with notes of lemon, rose, lilac, and vanilla. You breathe into your work, testing it, tasting how far you've come. Petals are scooped up from the goat's milk running through your fingers, softer than silk. Another breath, and you smell rose water and citrus notes. The scent is abrupt, and you soften it, letting the notes play into each other. It's gentle, coaxing work, and your hands move with quiet assurance, the pads of your fingers running over petals and oils, flower stems and glassware. There's a spray of juice as your knife cuts into the fresh fruit. Yellow lemons and deep red cherries tumble into the pot, their scent making your mouth water. A pod of soft wax follows. Incense, fruit, and flowers all move to the beat of your butterfly wings. The complexity increases as the day goes on, until finally the peony flower dances with the dark cocoa notes, just how you want. You reach for the next vial in your composition and pause. The ingredients need more time to simmer and blend, an hour at least. You sigh and pat your pockets, looking around the cottage. The butterflies hover around the cloud of steam rising off the pot of ingredients, swirling up and down like toy kites. Past them, the daybed's sheets call out to you. The rumpled green satin is inviting and soft. There's a half-finished novel waiting for you, with the red leather bookmark sticking out like a tongue, marking your place. With one last look at your workbench, you walk over, undoing your apron with a sigh of relief. Laying down feels heavenly. Your body is full of quiet protests from working so long. The bed frame groans and the feather mattress sinks, cocooning you. The spring air floats in through the windows, warming and fresh. You take a deep breath in through your lungs. Your nose slowly resets, replacing the smell of oils and distilled flower petals with clean air. It swirls in your lungs, swelling before a long, slow exhale. Your eyelids grow heavy. Memories dance through your mind, old and comforting. You fall asleep remembering the warmth of familiar hands holding your own. This longing has been with you for years. It doesn't go away, but it has changed shape. Some days it's more manageable, and some days it pierces you like a weapon, leaving you lurching, staggering. Everyone you love will either hurt you or leave you. All that matters is finding someone worth loving, worth losing. You are more than your pain, you tell yourself, laying in your daybed. You are body and breath, talent and warm feelings, spring naps and flower cuttings. You breathe deep again, present in this moment. Sometimes you're overwhelmed with all that you are, with the pieces of you that collide with each other, jumbling around inside. But you breathe, and overwhelming sensations ebb and reduce with each intake. You savor the connection between your breath and your pulse, and you think about the human body, the drawings and diagrams you've examined as you flip through books, studying where the skin is the thinnest, the warmest, the special places you apply perfume, your heart, the blood it's pumping. You will it to slow with each long exhale. Of its own volition, your finger traces the vulnerable area on the inside of your wrist. Your veins rush to the surface of your skin from the attention, warming you. It feels soothing, and the pads of your fingers move in slow circles. The muscles are tiny, and the delicate bones within grow lighter, relaxing. They worked hard, cutting your flowers and distilling the notes for your composition. Your fingers move again, behind your ears, the best place to apply perfume. They brush against the skin in low circles. You feel the soft spot behind your ear, all the parts connected to it, the skull and the neck, your flexible spine, and the soft warm skin encompassing all of you like a hug. You take a deep breath, warm and filling, savoring the gentle expansion in your chest, your ribs stretching and accommodating you. And maybe it's these thoughts of connection, of anatomy, your breath tied to the beats of your heart, bringing you sleep or energy as you need. You're reminded that they both rest between beats, working slowly and quietly, delivering what you need. You are more than your thoughts and your longing. You are also this body, and you become immersed in the present, the now. Now will never come again. This moment in your soft bed, at this point in your life, with these desires and pains. Your eyes drift closed, your fingers fall. The dreams you have are soft and hazy, filled with pastel colors and warm voices from your memories. And when you see them again, you smile in your sleep. When you approach them in your dream, they grin at you, and you almost forgot how they wore that expression. These little pieces of them that made them who they were, this unique being who left a stamp on your heart, remembered long after they departed from this world. They approach, and when their finger touches the back of your ear, a pleasant shiver runs through you. This touch was a secret between you, and no one else knew how much you appreciated the place you applied perfume, the home for your art. I miss you, you say, and they nod, holding you close. The ache in your chest is bittersweet, and the truths you considered before sleep come back in this dream. Your special person had thoughts and stories and memories, and those will stay with you always, but they were also their body, and you miss their presence even with memories of them burrowed deep within you, forever a part of who you are. The two of you dance. This dream feels like a gift from the divine, like some power within this world reached down and touched the space between your eyebrows, soothing it and leaving you with a new memory, a new experience with someone who is long since departed. It moves through you, filling and smoothing the cracks of your grief, improving you. The dance ends and the two of you part, and they leave with a smile. Your eyes open slowly, and the sunlight warms your bones as you stretch, warming and invigorating you. With a deep breath, you sample the swirl of notes, floral and musk. The cherries and lemons have simmered into soft citrus, and the wax and oils have blended into a soft, warm pink over the fire. Your cottage is a symphony of scents. You breathe in, remembering your dream. Scent is the most powerful trigger for memory. You flex your fingers, pick a tune to hum under your breath, and leave the bed. Your art begins anew. Dancing like you're back in your dream, the vials and glassware clink merrily in tune to your beat. The lab is your home, and with each wave of your hands, each flower, oil, and ingredient added, you grow closer, the pursuit of perfection urging you on as surely as your longing does. The notes build like a composition, swirling and meeting each other in the air, blending together like they know, like they dreamed with you. Everything is easier, lighter. The oil fills your beaker to the perfect drop, the exact measurement. Everything blends and mixes as it should. You step back, and your butterfly friend joins you, flapping his wings on your daybed. It's a dance now, your desire and calm and art combining in your head to bring you to the place where the line of reality is blurred. You wonder if he brought you that dream on the back of his magic wings. The final ingredient is ready, distilled from flowers from your walk. A distant part of your mind tells you that you made enough. You prepare the bottle, bigger than a crystalline teapot, and pour them all inside. The ingredients blend beautifully, and you crouch to witness them mix together to create a pale blue liquid. You sniff, and it hits you again. The memory, but also the accomplishment, the perfect perfume you recreated from memories and dreams. For so long you've created for others, for their commission, their pleasure, their request, but this is just for you. It's your best work, and you know now not to confuse being a successful perfumer with being a skilled perfumer. You hold the bottle of blue liquid close to your chest. It will last you a lifetime, a precious lifeline, a gift to yourself. You fill smaller bottles, putting them in precious, safe places around your little cottage. Window ledges and jewelry boxes, nightstands and entryways. Cleaning your laboratory after feels surreal, and with the washing of each beaker, vial, and kettle, you have to remind yourself that you did it. The bottle sits across from you, in your line of sight, because if you can't see it, you can't believe it. Eventually, your equipment is sparkling clean, waiting for your next bout of inspiration, the next creation. You drag your fingers across the surface of the glassware, silently thanking it for holding everything, for helping you make what was in your heart. The sun is dipping low, as if it stayed up to watch you, to see if you could do it. The cottage is cast in a warm orange glow that grows cooler, and the windows close with a soft creak. You prepare rich black tea and blueberry scones, eating them by the window. Your mind feels empty and soothed, and the wants and desires and parts of you that were so jumbled before have slid back into place like a wooden slot puzzle. Everything as it should be. Peace settles over you like a blanket, and the quiet of your cottage is less lonely. You have another day to live exactly as you wish tomorrow, and the possibility of it warms something deep within you. The sharp kernel of grief you had has been smoothed, rounded, polished like a marble. It's still a part of you, but easier, kinder. Sitting up, you draw a bath and envelop yourself in water scented with your creations. Later, when you pull the covers over you to sleep, you take deep breaths, savoring each one. They feel new and strange, and the part of you that's shifted with your art enjoys the sensation of breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. The exhale is warm and deflating, like each breath brings you deeper and deeper into sleep. The fulfillment and accomplishment within you makes your body unwind, growing warm and content with the blankets piled on top of you. When you close your eyes, your butterfly comes to land on your blankets, just near your hands. You realize your cottage is a feast for it, bursting with fruit and flowers. You can stay here, you whisper to it. I know you helped me today. Its wings slow and grow still, and you think it consents to your offer. Your home grows bigger and your heart swells with peaceful feelings and tranquility. You've earned your rest, and the blankets are heavy and secure against you. And when your breath slows and grows deep and even, you replay the dream in your mind. Only now it's a happy memory, no longer tinged with sadness and grief. The new dreams that greet you when sleep comes are filled with feathers and perfume bottles. The scents wafting through your mind are fanned by butterfly wings. You see a towering bottle shaped like a woman's stiletto heel, and it smells like night jasmine, licorice with notes of dark vanilla musk. It smells like death is a woman who likes the finer things in life, and you smile as you wander through the gallery of scents your mind has laid out for you. There's another bottle in the shape of a pastry case, the clear cut glass filled with a soft amber liquid that smells like maple crepes. Notes of sage peppered throughout to quiet the sweetness. It's mature and nostalgic, and you picture people lined up to buy it, savoring it like a delicious breakfast at a cafe. And that's what the perfume reminds you of. It's warm conversation in a peaceful place with people you trust and good food. The gallery continues, and the next bottle is shaped like a grapefruit, glistening on a pedestal in front of you. It smells like the summer breeze, and you can almost hear the din of a beach party in the distance when you breathe deep. It's limes and lemons with a sharp scent, a rare wildflower you can't place, obscure and blooming only in the white sand. It makes you want to move and find love and drink and be merry. It's a perfume for dancing, and you know that as you move and perspire, it would rise to the challenge, becoming stronger for your merriment. Your feet carry you further and further down the hallway, cataloging all the creations you hold within you. There are no limits to your art. The recreation of your longing was only one of many accomplishments. That thought casts a quiet over you, like thumbs brushing across your temples. You waltz through the perfume gallery, each bottle distant enough from each other that you breathe fresh air in between, making your nose ready for each new experience. There's one shaped like a daisy, but the notes are aged and kind, like a mother of many children who loves them deeply. You breathe it in and note the flowers, the white musk, and the way it ends with only a hint of floral sweetness. Your dreams are deep and uninterrupted, your gallery endless. There's no alarm that waits to wake you, no obligation tomorrow beyond your own desires. The last bottle is shaped like a butterfly, its two wings spread high like it's about to take off, the color within like liquid sapphire. You smell, and it's otherworldly, alien in a way that's enchanting. It smells like moss-covered ruins that glow with the light of fireflies, like a kiss that's been stolen on the back porch of a party. It's refreshing, with mint notes that hang in the air, and it ends with a dark musk you know you've never smelt before. It grips you, making you curious and passionate so soon after your last project. It will be your next pursuit, you're sure. The sleep that follows is restful and deep, and when you wake, your butterfly friend moves around the room, flapping near your clothes and soap, telling you to get ready for the day. But you reach for the pen and paper on your nightstand first, jotting down your dreams and ideas. The pages fill, your pen struggling to keep up with the speed of your thoughts. It's bright and brilliant and wonderful, and a distant part of you marvels at the ideas you have, the thoughts that come from just one night. The spirit of the one whom you miss is with you, and you think, urging you on with your art and your life. You hold the book close to your chest as you finish writing the last sentence, and take in this moment, the present. Now will never come again. The rumple of your soft bed sheets, the chirping of the birds outside, the weight of your book against your chest. A deep breath in, and you commit. You exhale and savor. The swell of your chest and comfort within this time. It's a memory in the making. Something you can hang on to and use the next time you feel sad or you struggle with a perfume, this perfect morning, filled with promise and opportunity, is yours forever, for as long as you wish. Putting the book on your bedside table, you sigh happily, then flop back against the mattress. You stretch, rolling your wrists, then pull the blanket back over you. The weight of the comforter is soothing and soft, coating your body in feathery warmth. There's the shape of you already made into the mattress, your own little cocoon, and you'll stay here as long as you wish, surrounded by the happiness and safety you've worked so hard to cultivate. And when you wake, your transformation will be complete, and you'll soar on the wings you've grown overnight. The end. Thank you for listening to my story. I had a lot of fun writing this, especially researching how perfume is made. Thank you as well to Erik, my wonderful beta reader. Did you enjoy this story? If you had a favorite part, I would love to hear about it in the comments down below. If you're still awake, I'm sorry I couldn't help you fall asleep. Do you think another story would help? I have more coming soon. I really hope you enjoyed it. We place a lot of expectations on our sleep, and it's so frustrating when more rest won't come, or it won't come easily. Please be gentle with yourself. You're worth caring for. Be well, and I hope you'll come listen again soon.